Good morning, all. Hope you are able to hear me.
Good morning, Naveen.
Morning.
So yesterday's session, we have completed the currency settings and exchange rate valuation currency ratios, right? So any questions in that before we proceed to next?
No questions.
Okay, great. So put a heading as in field status variant. You know, what do you mean by fields? Like we have discussed in our early sessions, like what do you mean by fields? How many types of fields? We have text field, right? Drop down field, right? Optional field. So in the initial stages, we've discussed. So write down field status variant. Put a heading as in field status variant. Okay, write up. Field status variant is a, right now, field status variant is a, field status variant is a component in, field status variant is a component in company code global parameters. Company code global parameters. Based on this, based on this, based on this, based on this, we can generate, sorry, not generate. Based on this, we can control. Based on this, we can control. We can control screen templates. Screen templates at the time of transactional data posting. At the time of transactional data posting. At the time of transactional data posting. Full stop. We can change. We can change. We can change entry screen fields. We can change entry screen fields with the options required, or optional, or suppressed. Required or optional or suppressed. Okay. Okay. So for example, okay. So here the same thing I have mentioned here also. Okay, while posting the transactional in each line is called fields. It's not. Okay, so here three options we will have to control the transactional data. So one is we can make it as a required, which means that mandatory field. So there are n number of fields will be there, right? I'll explain how many fields and all those stuff. So there will be n number of fields will be there while entering the transaction in the postings, right? So out of all the fields, we can make it three options. One is either required, okay, required in the sense mandatory. Without entering that particular field, the system will not allow to move to next field. Next one, optional. Optional in the sense either user wants to enter any data or he don't want to enter any data, system will allow to move forward. Next one, suppressed. Suppressed in the sense that particular field will be in editable mode. In editable mode or hidden mode. Okay, that particular field not visible. If it is visible also, the user can't enter any data in that particular field. So that is called a suppressed. Clear? So any field we can maintain three optionals. One is required, that is nothing but mandatory. Next one, optional. The next one, suppressed. Clear? So for example, okay, so write down. So for example, so we have headed the document, any document will be in FI document. FI document, we have a two divisions in the particular screen. So for example, if I show you, so if I show you FB50 means general entry posting. What is our company code? AI01, right? So this is the screen. So here, wherever you can see here, these are called fields. These are called fields. So here you can see GL account, short text. So it is in editable mode. We can't move here. We can't enter any data here. So this is called suppressed. Okay. So this is drop down, right? So already we discussed about it. So this particular thing where we enter the transactional data, that particular document, we will call it as a, sorry, that particular area, we will call it as a document, right? So here, how the document will be divided? The document will be divided into two parts. The first part, the above part, we call it as a header data. And this particular, the below one, we will call it as a line item data. So you can see here, FI document divided into two parts. So we call it as a document header data, document header data, which may consist of document type, sorry, document date first. I'll take document date, document type, fine, posting date, okay, next one, period, company code, next one, which currency we are posting, next one, reference number, next one, document header text. Generally, these fields will be there in header data, document header text. So next one, we have document line item data. So this is the second one, document line item data. Okay. Coming to the line item. For example, first line item 001, first line. So I'm doing debit entry, credit entry. We will discuss what are the posting keys and all. So for example, 40, I'm taking debit posting key. For example, wages account debited 55,000. Second line item 002. Again, I'm taking debit line only. Salaries account 45,000. Okay. And third line item 50. Cash account 1 lakh. Okay, 1 lakh. So here we will discuss what is this. These are nothing but line items. So here you can see this is line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. Okay. So maximum how many line items we have in ECC environment is, so maximum we can have, the line items are maximum line items we can have. Maximum line items we can give debit, credit, multiple. Maximum line items we can give up to 999 line items, maximum. How many line items we can see in this example? How many line items we are able to see in this particular document?
3.
3. But how many maximum we can post?
999.
999 means multiple of debits, multiple of credits. Okay. So when it comes to, this is for ECC environment. Okay. In ECC environment, when it comes to S4 HANA, in S4 HANA, it is increased to 9 lakhs. Okay. 9,99,999. 6 digit in S4 HANA. Maximum line items. This is a one change in S4 HANA. Maximum line item. Clear? Any questions?
No.
Right.
No.
So here, how many line items we have now? 999 line items, correct? We are doing initially ECC. Okay. So how many each line item contains, so total 75 fields. Okay. Clear? So total how many fields we have? So this is one line item, correct? This is one line item. This is another line item. So each line item contains, this is called field 1, field 2, field 3. So it could be optional, it could be required, or it could be suppressed. But total how many fields will be there in each line item? So that total 75 fields will be there. So in ECC environment, there are total 99 line items will be there, and each line item will contain 75 fields. In S4 HANA also we have a 75 fields only. Clear?
Navin, I have a question here. Like
Please go ahead.
for posting, we have different T codes, right? For all the T codes, we have 75 fields.
Any document entry you will have the same.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
That's the reason I'm not specifying general ledger posting or AP posting or AR posting. So whatever document entry, either asset posting or whatever document entry, we will have the same standard. Clear?
Yes, clear.
We are posting in material document or whatever. Okay. So I'll show you the complete structure of the field status. Here I've already mentioned. So just write down. So like that, the structure, field status variant. Okay. And it contains field status group. Field status group, write it down this. Field status group. And again, it contains field status subgroups. Field status subgroup. Okay. So here it is a field status. Clear? I'll just remove this and I'll write it again for your benefit. So hierarchy starts. Field status variant is the first, and bottom it's a fields. Okay. So here SAP has provided a standard field status variant. That is 0001 is the standard field status variant. All the attributes will be mentioned in the field status variant. So it's not required to create our own field status variant. Okay. It automatically, the standard variant is there, 0001. And what we are going to do, we are going to copy this field status variant. Okay. We are going to copy the field status variant, and we are going to define our old field status variant. What is our Adani, right? So I'll give it as an AF anything you can give here. Field status variant. So, and we are going to assign. Okay, we are going to copy the standard variant and we are renaming it as our company, right? AFSV, Adani field status variant, or whatever company naming convention. Again, this will be in the real time, this will be provided by your client. Okay, and we are going to assign these field status variant to our 3 company codes. For example, 3 company codes, those are nothing but AI01, AI02, and AU01. AU01. Just write it down. Understood, right? What is a field status variant? We have a SAP standard field status variant is there. So what we are going to do, we are going to copy this, all the attributes from standard variant, and we are going to rename it as whatever requirement. According to that, you can give the numerical or alphanumeric. Anything you can define your field status variant. And after copying, then we are going to assign to all our company codes, whatever member company codes are there. So to all member company codes, we are going to assign this field status variant. Clear? Any questions here? So this is copying and we are defining user defined. Okay.
Naveen, we will do some practical on this?
Yes, of course, I'll show you that.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are total in each field status group, we have total 41 groups. Okay. So 41 groups will be there and each group contains total 10 subgroups. 10 subgroups. So 10 into 41. Okay. Field status group 41 and each subgroup will have a 10 into 41. Okay. Okay. And how many fields will be there in each line item? How many line items will be there in each line item? How many fields will be there?
74. 75.
75.
25.
Okay. So are we going to use all the groups and all the subgroups? In the sense your user will say, what are the groups we need to use, right? Your client will say, what are the groups they want to use, right? According to that, we will configure. So, but standard configuration, I'll show you what are the groups normally we use. Okay. So for example, what are the groups we are going to use? Standardly, it will show it as a, just write it down. This is a group, field status group, G001. So this is for balance sheet accounts, balance sheet items. Balance sheet accounts. Next one, we have G003. G003. We have material consumption. Material consumption. Okay, so next one, G004. G004. Okay, cost accounts. So you need not to remember, but with the practice, we will remember all this stuff. Clear? G005. Cash and bank. G006. Material account.
Naveen, actually in practice versions, normally people will give the G001 for all accounts. Is it, I mean, we need to specify the, this, whatever you're defining now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See, like this, there are, I have shown only 5 to 6, but in configuration, we are going to use 10 to 15 groups we are going to use. Clear? I'll explain that also. What are the groups we are going to? So here we are going to, instead of G, I'll give my company code as an A. So that I can, at the time of configuration, it is easy for me to identify, right? It's SAP standard. They will start with the G001 and it is applicable for when we do ledger creation. So ledger need to be selected. Is it related to, even though we select account type, but group, which group it is it belongs to balance sheet item or a material consumption item, either cost accounts or revenue accounts, right? Or cash and bank accounts, right? So we need to select each and every, for example, I'll show you.
For P&L accounts, what do you select?
Same cost accounts and revenue accounts, right?
Okay.
Cost, what is P&L account contains?
Yeah, all the cost items.
It's a combination of your expense and revenues, right?
Right.
P&L account means. Yes or no?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
So next, write it down as it is. So we are not going to use all the fields. So all the groups we are going to use 10 to 15 in real time. Also, your client won't use all the groups. But as I said that this is provided. These field groups are provided for all types of businesses, right? According to the nature of the business of the client, and they will confirm that these are the things we are going to use. So according to that, we will select these groups. And according to the client requirement, we will make it as a required, we will make it as an optional, and we will make it as an suppressed. So just write it down as it is. Once you are done, let me know, please. Done, everyone?
Done.
Okay. Hope everyone is complete. See, as you know that we have a concept called new GL accounting, classic GL accounting, classical GL accounting. In classical GL accounting, we have a GL debit equals to GL credit. Correct? In the fields, GL line item, whatever GL debit is equals to GL credit. But when it comes to new GL accounting, we know that already we discussed, but again, we are going to see in depth. But meanwhile, remember, GL plus business area is one field, profit center is one field, segment is one field. Clear? Business area is one field, profit center is one field, segment is one field. Okay, if these are equals to your credit line item, then only it will allow us to process the document or post the document. If it is not equal, then the system will not allow you to post the document. Means if GL is showing 500, business area is showing 500, profit center is showing 500, segment is showing 500. So total 2000, for example, then it will show the same on the credit side also. Vice versa, if credit is showing one thing and debit should also show the same thing, then only the system will allow us to post the document. Clear? So out of these groups, what we are going to make mandatory in the sense now at this particular moment, we will make business area mandatory, profit center mandatory, and segment mandatory. Understood? So these three at this particular program, we will do mandatory as business area, profit center, and segment. Clear? And other fields automatically it will taken care by SAP standard only. And in real time, your client will say which has to be mandatory and which has to be, okay. Client will say what has to be taken mandatory, what has to be taken optional, what has to be taken suppressed. So better to make these fields available because we are going to, okay, what I'm going to do is here, I'll explain. Write down here. So make this as an, so these are available. It's not a mandatory for me. So just write it down. So we will make business area as an optional. Profit center is an optional. Segment is an optional. And one more field we have, functional area. We'll make it as an optional. Write down this. Means optional in the sense these fields are available for us. If you suppress, then these are not available. If you make it a mandatory without entering this data, you can't go forward. So that's the reason I'm just making available for posting, transactional posting. Just let confirm once you're done. Is it done, everyone?
Yes, Naveen.
Yes, Naveen.
Thank you. So we will do the configuration. Write down field status variant configuration. Define field status variant configuration. Write down the path. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new, financial accounting global settings new, ledgers, fields, define fields status variant, define fields status variant. So transaction code OBC4, transaction code OBC4. Again, this is another important transaction code, OBC4. Okay, I'll go with path /n SPRO, SAP reference IMG, SAP reference IMG. So financial accounting new, financial accounting new, right? Financial accounting global settings new, financial accounting global settings new. Next one, ledgers. So we have a concept called fields here. So click on fields, select fields, and activate your transaction codes. technical names, IMG active. Like last time, that is for fresher, they asked one question in additional information, how to hide additional information. How to hide additional information means they know how to activate this additional information, but they never practiced how to hide. So simple, I'll show you. Additional information. Here we have a option called hide, right? This will be get hide the technical names. Clear? So don't get confused. Same thing. So if it is already hide, then it will be deactivated. Okay, nothing is there here. So to hide it. Okay, next go to additional information, display key, IMG activate. See here. Define field status variants, OBC4, transaction code, OBC4. Okay. So click on IMG activity button. Click on IMG activity button. See here. This is the standard one, 0001. In live environment also, we are going to select the same thing. Okay. In live environment also, we are going to select the same thing. There is no change. Select 0001. Select 0001 and click on copy as button. Select 0001, click on copy as button. Okay. So here we can give our variant name. 0001 is a standard variant, and we are trying to give our variant name is AFSV. So I'm giving it as an AFSV. AFSV. So here I'll give it as a field status for Adani. And write it down. So we have selected 0001 field status variant, and we have clicked on copy as button, and we have renamed as per user requirement, and we have given the field status variant name and field status name. We have defined field status and description we have changed. Anything according to your client requirement, you can give the field status variant. Either it's a numeric or alphanumeric or complete alpha. Okay. And click on enter button. Click on enter button. Click on enter button. Okay. Click on enter button. Is it already there? Let me check. 1 second. AFS Aditya. I'll just change it. Okay. Okay, just click on enter button. Click on enter button. So total 41 groups will be copied, as I said. So total how many groups will be copied? 41 groups will be copied here. 41 groups will be copied. So write down. So total number of, so I don't want to use another one. So I'm having already AFSV. So I'm just changing field status for Adani. Okay. So total after pressing copy all button, how many groups will be copied? From standard variant to the 0001 variant to our user defined variant, total 41 groups will be copied. Total 41 groups will be copied. So click on save button. Click on save button. So FICO Adani Group company configuration. So click on OK button. Click on OK button. Click on OK button. So select AFSV. Select AFSV. Select AFSV. Double click on field status groups. Okay, after creating field status variant, select AFSV and click on field status group. Double click on field status group. Okay. So I'll show you one more thing. I'll press back button. I'll show you. So I'm selecting, I want to show you. See here. So total 41 groups will be there. G001 to G069, G071 means, so in between it's not a sequence. So these are user defined one. Okay, Ninja and all those stuff. But what is the last one? G071. So in this, it's not in sequence. It will be missed some fields. Okay. So here you can see 52 to 56. There is nothing. 50, 51 we don't have. 49, 45 to 49 we don't have. So like that, total how many groups will be there? This is a group 1, group 2, like that. Okay. So total how many groups will be there? So total 41 groups will be there. Okay. So what you need to do is I'll show you. So what are the groups we are going to create in the sense? So select G001, G003, G004. So again, this will be given by your client. Here I'm taking an example, that's it. G005, G006, G007, G008, G014, G014. Okay. Next, select G029, G0, write it down this one. So we are going to use in this particular project, in this particular training with these fields. Okay. So G01 to G08. So there is no 2 again here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next one, G014, G029. Next one, G030, G030, G030. So again, you need not to remember, because again, I'm telling you, this will be given by your client or project lead. So according to that, we need to change it. Okay, what we need to select and all, you need not to bother. I am selecting what we are going to use here. So I'm selecting G045, G045, G052, G052, and G067. So G067, G067, G067. Done, everyone? Done, everyone?
Yes, done.
Okay. So here, what we can do is, after selecting all, click on copy as button. Click on copy as button. Okay. So these things, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 we have copied. I said 10 or 15 we will do it, but 13 we have done. So here you can change it accordingly. So you can change your, as per your company. Already A is there. So I'm just showing L. I won't copy, but here you can make it as an L. You can make it as an L, anything, your company name, L004, L005, L006, L007, L008, L014, L029, L030, L05, L052, L067. So here you can change the text also here. This is a general. General is nothing but your balance sheet account. So you can say that whatever Adani balance sheet accounts. According to your client requirement, you can give this. So everything you can change here. Adani material consumption accounts. Already I have done that. I'll show you. Okay. So here you can select your field status variant as AFSV. So double click on field status group. So you can use this. This is Adani, right? So I'll just make it as a Adani. Adani. So it's not mandatory in your real time also, you will have the same groups. According to client requirement, nature of the business, we will select this. Adani. Okay. Okay, in our project now, this particular end-to-end course, we are going to use these groups. So just write it down. Once you're done, let me know. So total 13 groups we are going to use. So what is our field status variant name? AFSV. Okay. So click on save button. So is it done, everyone? Can I go ahead? Am I audible?
Yeah, done it, sir.
That's what. Kindly respond, please. Thank you. So what we are going to do, we are going to do some correction in these groups. What are the things we are going to do? We are going to make optional. What are the fields we are going to make optional? Business area, profit center, segment, and functional area. We are going to make an optional, right? So click on save button. Okay, next one. After saving, next double click on A001. Double click on A001. We are in field status group A001. These are the groups we have selected. See, you can see how many subgroups will be there. According to this, groups are 41. Just now we saw one field status variant we have created. Field status groups 41. Out of 41, we have selected only 13. And how many subgroups will be there? You can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these are the 10 subgroups we have. 10 into 41, 410. So clear? So total we have 10 subgroups. Fine. Okay. Each group will have some fields. So here you can see how many fields are there here. Suppressed, required entry, optional entry. How many fields are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right? Here, one subgroup is having 8 fields. Like other subgroups will have some other fields. See, you can see. So total like that, each and every line, how many fields we will have total? So if you count all these subgroups fields, then it will be 75 fields will be there. Got my point? This is one subgroup. This subgroup is having total 8 fields. Like that. So this particular subgroup, additional account assignment subgroup, we have different fields 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 again, right? 16 into 8, 24 fields. Like that, total how many, whatever subgroups are there, which contain different fields, and that when we sum up all the group fields, then it will become total 75 fields. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So total 75 fields. And each line item. Okay. Each group having 10 subgroups. All 10 subgroups together having total 75 fields. Okay. So initially, I'll show you one more thing here because already it is defined. Okay. See here what I'll do. Okay. So here I'm selecting define field status group. Already we have. So I'll select here one and double click on field status group. Okay. This is general. I'll double click on this. See, you are able to see here. Few are blue in color and few are in black in color. Understood?
Yes.
So what does it mean in the sense? See, if you double click on general data, so here there are already some optional entries, right? And everything is suppressed. So here that is the reason it is showing blue in color. Here also you can see few fields are in optional. So here you can see these few fields are in optional, right? But here when you say black in color materials management, so what does it mean? Every field, total fields are in suppressed mode, not anything is optional. You can see here. Okay. If I make it as an optional, then it will show it as an blue color. Means what does it mean? So whatever fields, whatever subgroups, clear, are showing blue in color in the sense, what does it mean? So out of whatever fields are there, out of that, few fields are blue, optional and few fields are suppressed. So now I'll make it into again to suppressed. Then it will turn into black color. Now you can see here.
Even we have required field also, we'll change it to blue, right?
That's what we will do. Required option I'll do in the new GL accounting concept. Hope you got my in the classic GL account. Now still we have not moved to new GL accounting. So till that, what I'll do, whatever I want to explain this field status, again we are going to do field status in new GL accounting. Over there, I'll explain what are the fields we need to make a require. Meanwhile, whatever are optional, I will do it. Clear? Any questions here? Fine.
No.
Any questions?
Nothing here. Field status variant, it is showing us 001.
This is a standard variant.
No. We already created
This is
AFS, right?
no, because already I have created for other training people. So they have replaced it. That's the reason it is showing. That's the reason I want to see here. You can see in AFSV. So everything is in blue color. So if I click on here, see here. Why? Because already something they have already done the suppressed optional entries. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
That's the reason it is showing. So I want to show you, if initially it will show in the blue color and black color. So I want to explain that. What is black and blue? You got my point, right? Yes, no?
Yes, no.
Yes, no, you got it.
Okay, so four fields we need to correct in. So what are the four fields we need to make it correction? One is, what are the four fields we need to correct? Business area, profit center, segment, and functional area. And we are going to make it as an optional here. So here, so the business area, profit center, segment, functional area are related to additional account assignments. So double click on additional account assignments. Double click on additional account assignment. Double click on additional account assignment. Double click on additional account assignment. Somebody has changed everything. So here I'll make it first default. So double click on additional account assignment. So here we have a business area. So make it business, by default, it will show it as an suppressed. So make it business area as an optional entry. Okay, optional entry. Okay, next one. Additional, like profit center, make it optional. Profit center, make it optional. Profit center, make it optional. So this is a page down button. On the top, you can able to see, or next page down button. Press this, or from your keyboard, you can page down, press page down button. So two fields we have made it optional. What are the other fields we need to make it optional? Segment and functional area. So in this particular screen, we are not able to view segment and functional area. So click on page down button from your keyboard, or on the top, you can see next page or page down. Just click on that. So here, everything they have made it as an optional entry. So I'll just first, only required fields only we need to make it optional. So what are the fields we need to make it optional here?
Functional area, segment.
So do we have a functional area? Yes,
Yes.
No.
we have functional area.
Yes,
Able
yes,
to-
yeah.
There is the functional area. So we need to make it as an optional. And next one, segment.
Segment. Even segment area.
Segment, we need to make it as an optional. Fine. We need to make it as an optional. Okay. So we will see any other page down button. We can't select all together. So this is the training environment. People will do these kind of things in real time. You won't find this. Okay. So we have made everything suppressed. So segment, functional area, and business area, and profit center, we made it optional. Understood? Okay, click on save button. Click on save button. So Adani group, select Adani group, say okay. Right, next field. One group is done. In the same way, we need to do repeat the same activity for all other groups. So double click, write down note, repeat the same activity. Repeat the same activity for all other groups like A003, A004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 29, 30, 45, 52, and 67. So we need to repeat the same activity. So double click on additional account assignment. So same thing they have done. So we need to change it. So check in your systems also. So we need to make business area optional here and profit center optional here. Okay. So till A067, we need to do this activity. So click on the next page down button. Page down button. So we don't want to make all the fields available. Okay. Just you can see now, you can after that, you can do in your systems. So functional area and segment. Next page down button. So I'll make this as an suppress. So here we don't have anything. So page down button. Suppress. So we have done up to A03. Next, press save button. Next one. A004. Same, double click on additional account assignment. Suppress. So here business area, make it optional. And next one, profit center, make it optional. Next one, page down button. So again, we need to make it optional, suppressed. Clear, everyone? So what are the things we need to make it? Functional area and segment. By default, it will be in suppress mode actually. Someone has changed these fields. So we have done A4, same 55, account assignment. Okay. Okay, so I'll do it. So we are controlling the fields actually from here. So business area, profit center. Page down. So functional area, segment. Okay, so in the same way, we need to do for remaining all 6, 7, 8, and this thing. Now, I'll do it later that. Okay, so next step, write down after completion of this. Okay, next, assign company code to field status variant. Next step after this, assign company code to field status variant. Okay, path same as above. Path same as above till fields. Path same as above till fields. From there, select assign company code to field status variant. Assign company code to field status variant. Okay, transaction code OBC5. Transaction code OBC5. Transaction code OBC5. Assign company code to field status.
Naveen,
Sorry,
could you just please go back and repeat that thing?
I
The
didn't.
notes.
Okay, you want me to show the notes, right?
Yeah.
Assign company code to field status variant.
Just give me a sec.
Okay. So path same as above till fields. So from there, we need to select assign company code to field status variant and select the transaction code OBC5. OBC4 is for field status defining and assigning OBC5. Okay. So press back button. Is that okay?
Yeah, Naveen.
So here assign company code to field status variant. So here click on position button, AI01. So here you can select. So here it will be there as an blank. Then you need to click here. So whatever AFSC, AFSV. So we need to select here. So it will be blank. So we need to select AFSV. So like that, whatever company codes you have, AI01, AI02, and AU01. So here AU01 is not there. So I'll select here AFSV. That's it. My three company codes: Adani Steels Inc. US, Adani Steels Private Limited Mumbai, Adani Steels Private Limited Hyderabad.
But we are using GI01,
No,
GI02,
no, I
right?
have changed actually.
Okay.
I told you, right? Last week I'll change according to naming convention.
Okay.
In the notes also I have changed. I'll share that also. In the notes also I have changed. Instead of GI01, I made it to Adani so that it would be easy in future. If you get any gap, we won't forget. See here. Okay.
Fine.
So select this. Give your company code. Fine, everyone. So select your fields here. So click on save button. So any questions still here? So this is about your field status variant. And we are going to do this again in new GL accounting concept. So little more. Okay. So here, this is completed. And we will stop here itself for today. We will see tolerance groups in tomorrow's session. We will complete tomorrow's session. And posting keys, we don't have much. So by default, whatever posting keys are there, that we will follow. SAP standard posting keys. We won't create any posting keys. That is nothing but, don't take posting keys in the sense, what do you mean by? There's nothing but debit to indicate debit and credit. Okay, that we will discuss. So tomorrow we will complete these two topics, tolerance groups and as well as posting keys. Any questions here?
Yeah, Naveen, most of the time we are using financial accounting new only in implementation.
Yes, because we are going to do the new GL concept only, right?
Yeah. So wherever new GL concept is there, so
Yeah.
we'll be going
Normally,
through.
what happens is new GL concept in the sense These are the document types won't discussed in new GL concept. Along with this, once we done with the check global company code global parameters, the next we will discuss controlling area. See here, controlling area will be discussed first. In classic GL accounting, controlling area will not be discussed. Okay, so after company code global parameters, before that only we will do this document types. So with this check company code global parameters in classic GL accounting, the things will be completed. Means configuration part will be get completed. Next, we can go ahead with the GL module, sub module. Okay. So here directly field status variant, tolerance group. If we are following classic GL accounting, means old version, right? Instead of financial accounting new, if we are following financial accounting, then we directly do the configuration field status variant, the serial, tolerance group, document types, posting keys, exchange rate deviation, check company code. With this, we will complete our configuration in classic GL accounting. Next, immediately we will pitch into the GL module. But here, when we are doing new GL accounting concept, then we will do tolerance group first, posting keys, okay, exchange rate deviation, check company code global parameters. Once we complete that, so the controlling area, earlier it was with the CO module, clear? Now in the new GL accounting, because of the new dimensional report the clients want, so that CO controlling area was moved from what we call CO module to FI module. So when it is moved from CO module to FI module, then it was considered it as a new GL accounting. So there are lots, it's simple, very simple new GL accounting concept, but there was a lot of configuration has moved. Majority configuration has moved from CO module to FI module. So that is the reason it will take little time. Is that clear? Understood what I'm saying?
Yeah, understood.
Not majority times we will do functional new GL accounting. Every time we will do new GL accounting. But if someone is selecting financial accounting normal instead of financial accounting new, then they are following classic GL accounting. That is nothing but what is their reporting structure? GL debit equals to GL credit. And it is very simple to complete the topics in finance module.
So
And
currently
controlling
we
area, they are
doing
going to
new
cover.
GL account only.
Sorry.
No, currently we are doing new GL account.
Exactly.
So no need to go for financial
However,
account.
we are going to cover the classic GL also, right? In this.
Okay.
So new
So
GL is
classic GL also is covered under financial accounting new.
sorry.
No, financial accounting new itself covered new GL
Both.
and classic GL, both covered.
Both it will cover. Is that clear?
Yeah, clear.
So we are covering classic GL accounting and as well as a new GL accounting.
So we no need to touch in financial accounting.
Not required. If you do touch also, these are the fields you will find.
Yeah.
These are the things you will find, same thing.
Yeah.
You can do this also, but you can't do in classic GL accounting. You can't do this new GL concept, the controlling area concept. So only the controlling area is a new in this. Right. And again, there is a lot of huge configuration is there in this controlling area part. That's the reason that these things will be get extended. Majority, they're trying to, what they will do is they will try to do the controlling area in CO module instead of in FI module. But FI module, people are asking on new GL accounting only. Majority questions you will get parallel accounting, leading ledger, non-leading ledger, and all those stuff comes under this particular new GL accounting. Hope.
Yeah, thank you. Clear.
Thank you. Thank you all. Any more questions to answer?
No, Naveen.
Okay, thanks all. Thank you very much. We'll see tomorrow, tolerance groups. Thank you.